What's up, everybody? My name is Dude Nolan, and today we're back with you for more of our 1v1 league that we're hosting at Catan Champs. We've got exciting matchups here today. We're starting our first one off with an absolute banger. The WY Pancake, who is currently in first place right now, number one seed, 89% win percentage out of 18 matches, absolutely killing it. Look at his elo is climbing above everybody. 1940 and second place is 1700. This dude is soaring. He is he's playing really good. Okay. And today against him is Call Me to Fish, who, if you remember, was our runner up in our March tournament a couple months ago. He got second place, second to Nucleolush. So he is an absolutely great player as well. This is going to be an amazing matchup. I'm excited to watch it, excited to commentate it. These guys are going to get into the game soon, and we can have a look. So waiting for Bricked Up to join. Let me see here. Make sure he's got it. Send it to him this way too, just to make sure. Okay. We're going to wait just a couple minutes for Bricked Up to join. King John, waiting for the video with our game in it. Which one was that? Did I meet you in ranked, or was it in the league? I don't record all my games, to be honest. I'd love to record and post all my games, but just play so many that end up playing a lot that will just be between me and you. Unless you get membership and you can just go watch our histories. You can always watch who I've played, but I am currently actually right below Call Me to Fish in the league. I'm in seed 10 right now, rank 10. I'm at 1595, 67% win percentage, not too bad. 9 games played. So actually kind of that's like a middle. There's definitely players higher, but definitely players lower. We're only in like our first week or so, week and a half. Last season in ranked, yeah. You probably caught me when I was to be honest, I dropped last season in ranked for a while, but then I climbed back up, so I might have recorded it, to be honest, but I also might not have. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll go back and look. Is your username in Colonist King John? Okay. Yeah, I'm in slot 10 right now. Definitely gonna play some more, get some games in there. Hopefully we can hold top 16. So top 16 at the end of the month, we'll move on to playoffs. And then it'll be a tournament format with our top 16. So I definitely want to hold in here the whole season. A lot of good players in here and a lot of players joining as well. Um, so we'll see how it goes. Stacked top 16. Bald and Bowl, he's out there. I got to get my rematch against him. He played in ranked, and I met him a game in ranked, and he got me pretty good. So got to get a rematch in him, win the league. Awesome Agron, got to get a match against him as well. Falco, I'd love to play a match against him, but that's a scary one. Falco's definitely one of probably like top 2 in this league, top 3 at worst. He's 100% win percentage right now, only 5 matches played, but he's won every single game. And actually, he sweeped every game too. That's crazy. He 2-0'd at all of his matches so far. So that would be a good matchup if I play him, but that's definitely a scary one. Lots of good people in here. Squash is in here, Charmander, Brad James. We might see him coming up. These noobs, JD Mintz, Hard Jadon, No Max. So lots of good players in here. They're having trouble getting the same lobby. Let me help them out a little bit. Um, oh, I beat you in ranked. Well, in that case, then I was playing really good, obviously. No, I mean, It looks like BotTrader's in there, but it's waiting for Michael. Same link started. Okay, they are in there now. Cool. We'll give them 1 second to start, and then we can join. Okay, here we are. Let's go. Bricked Up versus BotTrader, who BotTraders call me to all AI fish. Call me to fish. Good luck, have fun to both. Okay, this is going to be a really good matchup. Bricked Up is picking first, and yeah, Bricked Up is #1 seed right now in our league. So I hate to say it, but we might be root for BotTrader here. Always got to go with the underdog. Bricked Up is a really strong player, so we're going to see what Kami to Fish can cook up against him. Brick decides to start with 8-10-4 and points down into the extra wheat. What does that leave for Bot? I mean, can he? He might have to try and like eat up the ore a little bit. 6-4-3. That doesn't really like go with anything super great. If he takes 8-4-3, the problem is he leaves 6-3-11, which I think that's what BotTrader is looking for, is the 6-3-11 here. I'm sorry, that's what Bricked Up is looking for. So does that mean he has to take like the 6-4? I mean, honestly, 6-4-3, 9-5-10 could possibly work. It's not quite double or wheat sheep, but it's only lacking the sheep, and you're on the shared sheep spot. So I actually kind of like 9-5-10, 6-4-3, just because we don't want to leave Bricked Up the 11-6-3. Do you think that works? 9-5-10, 6-4-3? Looks like that's not what's happening. Decides to go with the 6-3-9 up top. And actually, both these guys are ahead of me in the league right now. Call me to fish by only by a couple points, but then Bricked Up obviously by a ton. So their opinions might be better than mine. Sean, what's up in the chat? Sorry you got banned, brother. Wasn't my call, but follow the rules. Sorry, brother. Bricked Up says, whoa, to the 6-3-9. I kind of agree with that. It takes, interesting. Okay, so BotTrader wants to go with the coordinate 6s here. The sheep and or 6. But yeah, he just leaves 6-4-3 for Bricked Up, and I feel like that's super strong. I mean, they are definitely racing for this first spot. If Bricked Up gets the 9-5-10, that feels pretty bad for BotTrader. So they're definitely, I think, going to focus this spot first. Couple 8s roll, though. Bricked Up does have his brick. Get it? 3 paired 3s was an option too, but nobody got it. So at least 1-3. BotTrader does have his brick as well, but he needs an 11 still with it, and the 3s Bricked Up's wood. So Bricked Up might be able to get this spot first here. Haven't been tracking all the way. We'll see what he's lacking. Oh, did my next matchup? Hope this guy didn't go first. Sorry, let me check on our next. Make sure that they're good. Okay, sorry, my bad. Oh, Bricked Up did get the 9-5-10. Yeah, I kind of feel like that was coming because BotTrader's on the 3. He needs a 3 brick, but that's the 3 that Bricked Up needs for his wood. So he's always going to get at the same time. So now that Bricked Up, and Bot just 7'd out. Oh, that is looking rough a little bit. Definitely a rough start. Not totally over, but definitely a rough start. It looks like Bot did commit to the 4-9-11 here. But so, yeah, good block with the 10, I think. Especially if he doesn't have any sheep. I haven't been tracking, but if he doesn't have sheep, that 10 is a good block. He does get the city first, which is really good because they are sharing the 5 and the 6, but then Bricked Up just matches. So that's definitely rough. And Bricked Up's got the paired 4s here. One more 4 and he gets the next city. Another 7, though, from Bot. We'll see where he puts it. Honestly, probably the 4. I don't hate the 8 too much, but you're waiting for the 3 anyway, so don't know if that's super great, but big 6. Yeah, Bricked Up has almost. I mean, he's on 459 wheat and then 64 ore. That is definitely strong. But BotTrader, I mixed them up. BotTrader is securing his road path here now. He did get the settle, so his road path is pretty much secured. I think if I'm BotTrader, I'd like to go the 6, 11, 12 next, just to get that little bit of extra ore and then dominate better on the sixes, because you do have the paired 6. And then, yeah, there's the other city for bricked up, so that is looking rough, I think, for Bot. That's that 9, 5, 10 city is definitely massive. Interesting board here, Joe. So interesting board. Oh, and then another city for bricked. Yeah, he's got 3 cities down. Bot does buy another dev card. Bricked rolls a 7. We'll test Bot's knights. I think it was a little bit rough leaving him anywhere around here. I mean, it's hard to say for sure. Oh, he actually blocks the 11. Good block, I'd say, but he does have a knight, so puts it right back on the 10. And yeah, if you're a bot trader, you need the knight to live on that 10 sheep and absolutely just not allow him to buy devs. He's going to get his next city here very quickly, but there's nothing you can do to stop it. He's already got it. Yeah. So you have to have that knight live on the 10 sheep if you want any chance. But he did buy another, so he's got two devs down still. Does find the next city. Bricked up showing 8 points though already. Massive 4s every time. I mean, yeah. He does port all of his ore for a sheep and buys once. Passes with that. Good 10 block though. Absolutely good 10 block. Ooh, didn't buy knight, looks like. Passes. Bot rolls another 7. Puts it on the 8 this time. I think that sucks because if a 10 rolls, you're screwed. He just bought 2 more devs. If he's got like 3 knights there, I would probably play knight back to the 10. If he's got like 3 knights. Yeah, okay. He did play it back, especially because an 11 just rolled. Well, I guess no, maybe you'd want the 8 block because the other one rolled. But either way, 10 is where you need it. So he does port all of his wood, finds the next settle. I mean, if BotTrader can get road and army, he definitely has a chance here. He looks like he might have a path for road and army. Bricked up trades all of his rare wood for 1 sheep to buy 1 dev, but still not playing any knights. Looks like he's not buying any. Buys a year or uses a year of plenty to buy 1 more. Bot rolls another 7. This one you probably leave it to see if he bought a knight to test it, I guess. We'll see if he plays one. Even if Bricked Up did buy knight, he might not actually want to use it. He rolls a 7 instead, actually. So it doesn't matter anyway. Bot hopefully plays a knight here, puts it back on the 10. That's good, I think. 11 rolls. Now we really get to test the dev, see if Bricked Up has a knight. Because he could have left it on the 8. Okay. Bot did buy another dev, puts down a single road. Bricked Up rolls a 9. Got 11 cards here. It's probably going to have to port something. Decides to put down a road and passes. 8 rolls. He's over again. Let's see if Bot can make a move here. I don't think he has brick. I actually might have one. Oh, no, I don't think he has brick. He used both. Oh. Started a vote to pause. Nope, he's back in. Okay, yeah. Thought he might have connection issues, but he's all good. He plays a knight, actually. Puts it on the 4. That's interesting. I wonder if he was looking for something, but I don't know if that was good. It was on the 10, right? Yeah, you want it on the 10. Oh, rolls a 7. Bricked Up did port all of his wheat for the ore and bought a dev, but then Bot rolled a 7. That sucks. It does go back on the 10, but he's got to throw half his cards to get it back there. And then bot does show a knight, blocks the 3, but rolls a 7. Does bot... I keep mixing up the names. Bricked does all that. Does BotTrader have a knight to put it back now? Looks like he does. Gotta go back on the 10 still. It lives on the 10, I'd say. Ooh, great 10 block. Absolutely huge 10 block there. Oh, 2 10 blocks in a row. BotTrader might have saved his game with that. Bricked up is in the chat. No. Yeah, those were huge blocks right there. Absolutely. If Bricked Up got those 10s, that's game. Probably. Like without a doubt. Hits him with the good luck, have fun halfway through the match. That's funny. BotTrader does port all of his wheat for 1 ore, buys a dev. Only got 2 cards now. He definitely needs to keep army here. Bricked rolls a 9. And ports all of his wheat for another dev. Rolls a 7 from bot. Puts it on the 8 brick. No knight shown, but 8 blocks, so that's good. But that 10 is open now. Okay, Bricked Up rolls a 7. We'll see if bot really has another knight here. He does. Puts it back on the 10, hopefully. Yeah. Ooh, big 3 as well. He's got his brick. Does he have enough for a settle here? Ports all of his sheep for a wheat and does find the settle. 1 card left, but, I mean, Bricked Up's definitely looking big. He could have 3 points, be at 12, 1 road away from 14. He's not showing any knights, so you got to imagine he's got either points or monos here. BotTrader really needs to get this connect, I think, very soon, or else we might be leaving an opportunity for Bricked Up. Bot buys twice, passes. Bricked rolls an 11, passes. Ooh, and then a 6. Okay, he does put down 1. Does he have another road? I think so, right? Oh, he ported all of his ore for another. Okay, that's a really massive port, to be honest. That's really big. But it might have been gain saving. I mean, at this point, BotTrader could have 3 victory points as well, be at 14. So we don't know who has the points here. That's the side about commentating. Usually when you're playing, you're on one side or the other. You know if you got 3 points, and if you do, he doesn't. But we don't know either one. So it could be, for us, it's looking like it's anybody's game here. Looks like Bricked Up does play at least 1 mono after he rolled that 3. Steals 2 brick. Don't know if that's going to be enough, though. Maybe he's got a row builder or something, and he wants to pair that with it. That's kind of what that play sounds like to me. He stole all that brick, only put down 1 road, maybe because he's got the row builder in the pocket. BotTrader rolls a 7, puts it on the 8. Maybe he gets that brick back as well. He puts down a road. He might have got that brick back. That would have been a huge steal if he did. Yeah, looks like he did in the chat. That was a big steal from bot to get that brick back. And then another 6 roll. Bricked Up buys a dev. Another 4. BotTrader at least has 1 dev in hand. I'm not even sure what their path is because we don't know how many points they all have. So we don't know what their path they're looking for. BotTrader's showing 12 here. He could be at 14 with 2 victory points and another 4. BotTrader does have 1 more city he can put down. Can Bricked Up do anything? I mean, Bricked Up could have as well 4 victory points, be at 13. Just needs row to take to win. Is that what's happening? He ported all of his ore for 1 more ore. I think that's what he's looking for, though. That's what his plays kind of make it seem like to me. Don't know if that's right or not, but I think he's got like 3 points in a road builder. Bot rolls a 9. That's a ton of sheep for him. Absolutely ton of sheep. Bricked Up's at 12 cards. Bot buys another dev. And then a 6 rolls. Oh, man. Huge mono. Bricked Up monoed 6 sheep, and he's at 20 cards right now. 20 cards. What can you do with 20 cards here? He's got a ton of everything. He had wheat as well. Yeah. He buys one dev, 17 left. He said, do I buy 6 devs though? Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, he can't sit. He's got all of his cities down, right? He poured some wheat for a break and settles. Buys another. And passed. Wow. He bought 2 and then ported for a settle. This is definitely very close here. We don't know what the victory points are looking at. This is very close. Wow, bot passed. Oh, Bricked Up calls GG. Yeah, takes road. Yep, he does have the road building. We don't know if he had that when I thought or if he just bought it, but does take road. GG, what a game. BotTrader was at 14. Oh, crazy pulls, he said. Wow, that was a crazy game. BotTrader was at 14. I wonder how close they were if we can check very quickly before they give me the rematch link. What, like, how long was he there at 14? He was at 14 for so long. Oh man, he just couldn't find that last point. Yeah, that's rough. Wait. Oh, I was gonna say he had win in hand, but then he monoed it. He had the win in hand, but it was on Breaked Up's roll and it got monoed. Oh, that is so rough. Nail biter first match, Michael said. Okay, they are getting in game 2. That's right. We are playing in the league, so every match is a best out of 3. We're at least playing one more here. They're setting it up. Hasn't started yet. But that was an absolutely crazy first game. We knew it was going to be a good first game, a good first matchup with these two playing. But yeah, that was absolutely great. Wow, yeah. I wonder. Okay, so if Call Me the Fish can get the O2 sweep, reverse sweep, as long as he might have other standings that haven't been put in, but that would jump him like to at least like 6 or 7 or so. So that would be a pretty good win for him. This is game 2, board 2. BotTrader changed his color. He's in black now. Give it a little shake up. He's picking first. What's on the board? 695. It's right there in your face. 810-4 is there as well. 693. 8510 down here. Can't look away from the 695 up top. I don't blame him. What does Bricked Up do to respond? I mean, actually, 810-4, 8310 is pretty good. What did Bot play last game? Last color? Now I gotta know because I'm curious. I'm sorry. What color did he just play? Oops. He was orange. Now he changed to black. A little bit of Halloween vibes in there. You know what I'm saying? From orange to black. We'll see if that gives him the change that he needs. I mean, if I'm bricked up, I think I have to take the 810-4. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see what he thinks. He's a better player than me these days, so and most days. 693 goes with 810-4. Okay. Decides to forget about the brick. It's light anyway. No need for it. Sketchy one. He's not sure about it. But this is pretty good. Looking at the wheat port, I'd say he's on the 8, on the 9. May the devs be with you. May the devs always be in your favor. So, BotTrader, except like not really because he needs the dev. BotTrader doesn't have brick and sheep. I think, yeah, I was going to say 8510. I was going to say, I think you just forget about the sheep as well. You could possibly do 843 and point into 8510 and pick up the sheep, but that's a ton of wood. I like what he's doing here. 8510 up. We'll see how it goes. I think BotTrader's first objective is the 6311, if I'm not mistaken. And bricked up. Uh-oh, connection issues. Hopefully it comes back. Pause if need to. He doesn't come back in a minute. We'll ask for a pause here. Yeah, we'll ask him to pause here. Oh, he might not have realized he's. Oh no, this is his bot doing. I hope his bot doesn't do anything bad. BotTrader might not have realized he's. Ah, there we go. Okay, bricked up is in. Woo! Luckily, the bot didn't do anything. He did roll for him a couple times, might have passed on a turn, but I think that's not super bad. I don't think he had anything to go quite yet. But it looks like they're good now. Bricked up rolls the first 7. Good. At least he rolled it when he was back. Although it doesn't matter too much because Friendly Rival's still on. So they each buy a dev, pass. He said, glad my bot didn't city. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh, did he have city in hand? Do you not want a city yet? Interesting. Or trade. That's funny. With BotTrader, that's funny. Yeah, he did. Luckily, his bot didn't trade with BotTrader. It seems like what he's built for. That's funny. Does he have City in? I mean, he definitely. He might. I think he does. Yeah, he's holding it because to use either Friendly Robber, get his dev game up, buy a couple nights before he puts a point down. I definitely like that play. Yeah, all good. No worries. He didn't get the pause. That's no worries. We're good. So 8 rolls, big 12. Nobody was on it. 2 into 12. That's nice. Good rolls. 2 into 12. BotTrader does commit, goes to the 843 first. Another 7, going to go on the 2 this time. Couple rolls now. I think we're all getting to a point here. BotTrader buys another dev. Breakup says going 843 is really smart. Maybe I'm stupid because I said 6311. Yeah, I mean, I get the value of 843 for sure. But I originally I felt like doubling up the ore was better. But looks like they both agreed that 843 is better as the first objective. Brickup's at 10 cards. He did avoid the 7. They're both buying a lot of devs. Brickup's still buying more. He ported all of his wheat for a sheep there actually to buy a dev. I got to imagine he definitely had a materials to city by now, and he's deciding not to. Wonder if BotTrader wants to find the settle now. He does have 9 cards, and they both have 3 devs. Back to bot now, 11 cards and 3 devs. He's see what he's thinking here. If he finally will settle, decides to buy a dev, passes. These devs are going to be gone before any points are down. This is hilarious. I've played a game like that before where it's like almost every dev card was bought before anybody showed 3 points. That's crazy. Looks like bot is going to do something now. Oh, he uses a Year of Plenty for 2 brick and actually settles the 5-4-11 first. That's very interesting to me. And then buys another dev. We'll see what Breaked Up is thinking. If they have knights, they might be worth starting to play if they're all knights, but maybe not. Does finally city up and decides to city the 8-10-4 first. That's definitely because of the sheep. Bot trades all of his wood for a brick and does finally the 8-4-3 settle. Lots of devs in hand. Now I wonder what their nice objectives are. Bricked Up might be looking at the 10-9-2 and then the wheat port after. Or just go to the 3-1 first. I'm not sure. I think 10-9-2 and then wheat port. Looks like no knights. Oh, wow. Yeah, he didn't play knight there. He said it's Jover. No way. Oh, man. It's Jover. No knights from Bricked Up. I mean, what does that mean you have? Like 3 points and 8 block. That sucks. Bot trades all of his wood for a wheat and buys a dev. Bricked Up said he pulled 4 yops. For real, no caps. 100%. Nine, he does get a little bit of wheat here. BotTrader's at 5 dev cards in hand. Gotta imagine he's looking for a city pretty soon, the 695 city. Bricked Up rolls a 7. Gotta imagine that's not going to matter. He has to have, if Bricked Up has 4/9 knights, that means BotTrader has the knights. So that knight is probably going to live on the 8 now. But here's the thing. I mean, the 4 might be the actual right block. Brick says he should have went 8-3-10. Oh, yeah. See, I was thinking that a little bit. That was, I think, what I was thinking, but I don't hate the 693 either. But I mean, once he gets this city, yeah, the 4 is definitely the block. So the 8 hurts him for sure, but the 4 is what limits his dev abilities, and he doesn't have the knight, so it might be worth doing it. He said, we did it. We bought a knight. He bought a knight last turn, used it immediately, plays it on the 6, and BotTrader doesn't retaliate with the knights? Bro, what? Uses it? Okay, played a knight after. He did city, plays a knight after. Puts it on the 8. And this is game 2 here. If BotTrader can find the win, we'll go straight to game 3, baby. 9 into 8. 8 was blocked. Yeah, that 8 block is definitely hurting, but there's a big 4. That's what I'm saying. So he buys once. Can he buy again? Eight cards. Mono's 2 wheat. Not a huge mono. Yeah, he buys ones with it. Maybe that means he has the other mono as well. If you have 2 monos, sometimes it's worth just doing the first one, a little bit weaker of a mono because you got the second one anyway. But we'll see. BotTrader ports all of his cards, all of his wheat and sheep, ends up with 0 cards there for the settle. 6-3-11. Bricked Up did buy 2 devs. We'll see if they're knights. What? Oh, he wanted to steal from a card. Okay, yeah. He rolled first so he could steal a card. It's probably a good move there. But BotTrader does retaliate, puts the knight right back on the 8 and rolls a 6. That's huge. Bricked Up plays another knight, but the 6 just rolled, so it doesn't matter anymore. He was able to buy 2 more knights, though. We're definitely still fighting army here. Bricked Up he was a little bit slow at the beginning with his non-knights, but it is definitely not over. It's 3 to 4 knights right now, but Bricked Up has 6 down devs. BotTrader's only got 1. Can Bot buy more devs here? He does port it all for 1 dev. And Bricked Up does show another knight. 4 to 4 on the knights here now, and Bot doesn't show a knight. Oh no. That might be bad news. Bricked Up might be able to steal army here. Rolls of 4. Yeah, these 4s are just big for Bricked. BotTrader's back at 10 cards. Rolls a 9, buys twice. I think Bricked Up's getting army here. Okay, yeah. Looks like he has army secured. He plays an aggressive knight there, probably because he's got the knights ready to go, secured. Rolls a 6, Bot buys again. Ooh, huge 3 block. Huge 3 block. Bricked up ports it all for another dev. 7 down devs here. Bot plays a dev, but nothing to steal. 0 cards in Brick's hand. Bot rolls a 7. Yeah, that sucks. Wasted a night. Absolutely wasted it. And then rolls a 7. No cards gained. And we're pretty sure Brick has the knights. Yeah, so I feel like that night was wasted. Oh, and then a 7. Dang. So he stole his 2 cards. BotTrader does play another knight. They're both at 6 here. And blocks an 8. Really good block. We'll see here if Bricked Up has his final knight. I think he does. Wow, crazy game. Okay, he does play last night. Bricked Up does secure army. He's going to hold army for the rest of the game. And there's not a lot of... There's only 1 knight left in the deck. I don't think BotTrader has it in his hand. There's 1 knight left. I think there's a mono. There's row builders, Yops. BotTrader does play a row builder here, but we're showing 5 and 6 points, and 13 knights have been played already. That's absolutely crazy. All of the knights were played in the first half of this game. The second half of the game, there'll be no knights. We're at the mercy of 7s. That's absolutely insane. BotTrader plays his row builder to set up the 10-9-2, but doesn't settle it. That makes me think he has a Year of Plenty ready to go to settle it this turn right here. Bricked Up rolls a 7. Can't do much to stop it. We'll see if Bot settles. Plays another row builder, actually, instead, to just secure. Okay. Wow. So he had both row builders in hand. Now he definitely has longest road secure. He took that road settle away from Bricked Up. This is an insane game. Bro, what's going on? Bricked rolls a 5. Oh, and then 7 is out from BotTrader. Oh, that's absolutely devastating. He said, what do you mean your army? Bot does buy another dev. I mean, I'm still buying the rest of these devs. Yeah, there's not too many left. They're all good. Both roller builders haven't played. I think there's 1 mono. I don't know what the points are looking like in Bricked Up's hand. But there's the last knight, actually. So Bot puts it right back on the 8. There are no more knights in this game, and we're showing 5 and 8 points. So the rest of this game, the robber is at the mercy of every 7. There's the other mono, steals 8 wood. Bricked Up steals 8 wood from BotTrader and ports it all for the last dev. Okay, so there's no more devs now. Ports all of his wood for the last dev. He just, wanted to see what the mono looked like. He didn't even get one. Just wants to see what it looks like. Okay, so that means, what's the last dev we're looking at? I think it's a Year of Plenty. Yeah, it's definitely a Year of Plenty. One of them has a Year of Plenty, and then the rest are points. So we don't know if Bricked Up has 5 points or 4, but Bricked Up has at least 4 points here. Either 4. Okay, there's the Year of Plenty, and settles with it. Road settles. So now we know that we are looking at 10 and 9 points right here. So this is actually a very, very crazy game. Another 7 from Bot puts it on the 10. And and cities. That's a big, big city. With that settle, though, from Bricked Up last turn, I mean, that is a really big settle with the wheat port. So this is a really interesting game. I don't think I've quite played a game like this. Want to call it a tie? No, we don't. No ties. Ruthless. No forfeits. No ties. We play to the death. BotTrader rolls a 6. That's big for him. I mean, what's everybody's path here now? Ooh, another city from BotTrader. I think he's looking pretty good. He's at 11. Brick's at 10. Yeah, I think this is BotTrader's game here. He's got 2 open settles. Another 10 or another 7 puts it back on the 8. 7 energy is not strong for Bricked Up. And then the final city from BotTrader. This is looking like game 3, baby. 11 into 6 into 11. Wow, 11, 6, 11, 5. Wow, crazy rolls. There you go. BotTrader's got 16 cards now. Come on, put him down. Settle into the 3-1. Settle on the 10-9-2. Ports all of his sheep for the first settle. That's a ton of sheep. 2 11s rolled. Probably can't get the next settle, though, but he's at 13 points. 9 rolls. Think this is just a matter of playing it out at this point. 12 cards. Let's see the next settle. And then probably just looking for a road settle, I'd say, on the 5-2. That's probably what it is. I mean, Bricked Up could maybe try and steal a road here. But even if he does steal a road, that only puts him at 12. He would just take it back. Big 8. Looking for a trade here at the end of the game? Don't think so. Yeah, not going to happen. Pass the dice. He does port for a brick, puts down a road. And then a big 3. That's GG's. Road settle, do it. Ooh, road settle? Wow, flexing a little bit. Let's go! GG BotTrader! GG's ended 15-10 there. That was a really fun game, actually. That was actually really fun. I mean, they were close. Ooh, not on a board. 162 produced to 88. The first game was very, very close. The first game was like an excellent gameplay game, but this one was like a really fun one. Like all the devs were bought halfway through, just relying on the sevens. That was a really fun game to watch. So GG's, that means we're going to game 3. Don't forget to send me the link, hopefully. If they forget, I'll cry. Wow. Yeah, so I think we're still rooting for BotTrader. Bricked Up is a really excellent player. I got a lot of respect for him, of course. And actually, he just won, I think, like a Nationals or something or a qualifier. Sorry, not the Nationals. He won a qualifier for the U.S. So he's going to Nationals. I think that is what that means, to play for a regular 4-player base. So he's a really strong player. Got a lot of respect for him. Obviously, he's number 1 in the league right now. But we root for the underdog. Good luck, BotTrader. Changed it to green. I was wondering if he'd do it. Orange, black, green. Let's go. Mixing it up every time. Get that feeling. So scripted. Yeah, I scripted this. I gave him the boards to pick, obviously. So can't believe Bro's asking for a trade. Yeah, he's just trolling. All right, what does BotTrader do here? See what's on this board. 695, 9510, 693. 854, actually. 8510. Actually, 854 looks really strong. Look at the brick. 11-3, then 8. Can you do 854 as first here? Looking for... Oh. Doesn't do that. I think that actually might leave a lot for Bricked Up. Bricked Up is definitely going to take some... He's going to take the 8. Either the 8510 or the 854. What goes with them? You could do like 854. Actually, yeah, I think we're doing 854, 9510. Yeah, I think that's what it is. 9510, 854. Side by side. That is very, very strong, actually, I'd say. BotTrader is going to be relying on this 3 brick. Racing myself to 6-5-11. That's funny. Who gets it? That's funny. No, he's definitely looking at the 11-9-4s first for his second wheat and then coordinated 9s. He needs this 11-9-4. And BotTrader is going to have a hard time protecting it because of the 3 brick. To be honest, I don't like the 6-9-3 as first here, just because it leaves the strong setup here like this. Shout out the side-by-side by Danny Drew. Did he coin the side-by-side? Dandy doesn't play 1v1 though, so I don't know if we listen to him for tips and tricks for 1v1. BotTrader says, what if I take 6-5-11? That could actually possibly work. Maybe coordinated 6s. It is light. I think Bricked Up kind of table talked him into that a little bit. I think he kind of did. He said, no, please don't take my spot. No, please. Oh, I'll be so upset. Oh. All right, we'll see how this goes. 9 rolls first. Bricked Up rolls 7. I think he puts it down right away. He's not playing any games. He shows what he's doing, commits to it, puts down the road. I think whoever gets this 11-9-4. is probably looking the stronger of the two, whoever gets that spot. So we'll see how that turns up. BotTrader's going to need a 3. He does buy a dev. Maybe he bought a road builder a year plenty. Looking for a 3 to kind of get there, but Breakup is already getting close. I think he needs like an 8 and a 10. No, he's already got the 10. He needs an 8. He's got the settle. So looks like Bot might still have the road builder a year plenty, but waiting on the 3 to do it. But Breakup, as soon as he rolls an 8, there it is. He settles. Bops. All right. Now I think Bricked Up is looking very, very strong here. I mean, the block is going to be the 9, but look at that. Coordinated 9s roll right away. Bricked Up buys a dev. Then the 7 rolls. That's perfect time for a Brick as long as he bought a knight. Maybe he doesn't play it. I mean, Brick doesn't, or BotTrader doesn't have any points down yet, so he could hold off on it, but we'll see what he thinks. My precious rock. BotTrader rolls another 7. That's kind of a bummer. Steals a card, puts Brick to 0, but now the 9 is open for him. Bricked Up next objective, I would say, is the 6, 9, 12. Double up the 9, pick up the 6. You could start to branch off this way to get all this space up here. I think the 6, 9, 12 is better. You've always got a connect down this way with the sheep port. Blocks an 8. That's a bummer. Bot's at 3 dev cards already. Rolls a 5, passes. Bricked a 10, passes. Ooh, there's the 3 for BotTrader. Now, okay, he puts down a road. I was going to say, now is the time we'll see if he has a road builder or not. Looks like not, because he did put down the road. Another 8 was blocked. 5 into 5. Lots of sheep on the board. Brick ports all of his sheep for a dev. Another 3 there. BotTrader does have his brick. Does he have the full settle? Looks like he ports all of his sheep for the settle on the 6, 11, 3. Okay, BotTrader is definitely looking to go the 8, 4, 3 next. But Bricked Up does show knights now because Bot put down a point. Brick puts it on the 6, rolls a 12, ports all of his wood for a wheat to buy a dev, 0 cards. 11 is just a road now, actually, for BotTrader. That's actually pretty good. 11 is just a straight up road. He puts it down. And then Brick rolls a 7, puts it on the 6 ore. Wonder if the 6 ore was the block originally anyway. BotTrader was actually holding his knight. Yeah, he did have a knight, and he only used it when it was on the 6 ore. Puts it on the 9. I think that's actually pretty smart. Bot buys another dev. Brick uses a knight, and he does buy another dev as well. Rolls an 8. He's got brick. BotTrader might be able to steal that brick. That'd be a really good steal from him if he does. Rolls another 8 anyway. And Bricked Up is still playing more knights, but then rolls a 7. Puts it on the other 6. We'll see if Bot has an answer for that. Ooh, the 6 rolled. It was blocked. I don't know if that means he doesn't have the knights because he did leave it there before, but we'll see. 2 into 8. Another 8. Bricked Up's got that brick. BotTrader rolls a 7, puts it on the 9. Ooh, Bricked Up rolls a 7 right back. Puts it on the 6 ore, probably. Oh, what? 3 sheep? Or 3 wheat? Because I guess he's got ore already. Yes, but 10 rolls, and then Brick monos 2 ore. Maybe that's why he was keeping it open? He wanted to mono ore? Very interesting. Settles on the 9, 5, 10. Yeah, I think that's pretty strong in there, that 9, 5, 10 settle. And actually does get the 3 wheat block. 10 rolls. Immediate payoff. Ooh, and then another 9. BotTrader said you're good at pulling devs. Big 7 from Bricked Up. Big 7. That does give a little bit of life here to BotTrader. Ooh, but he does have the city anyway. He threw a lot of cards and still city the 854. BotTrader's looking a little defeated here. Calls out GG. Bricked up agrees. We'll see how these rolls go. I mean, dice do be crazy. See if BotTrader can find anything to muster here. Bricked up puts down a road, pours all of his sheet for a dev. Bot rolls another 11, puts down the road. Ooh, big nines. Yeah, the problem is just the 9, and he doesn't have control of the knight anymore. So definitely rough. Big 6 block. Bricked up pass there on 9 cards. Now he's over. Bot does port all of his sheet for a dev. Oh, but Bricked up was able to survive the 7, then tripled dev right there. Buys 3 times. So that's looking rough. Bot uses a knight, rolls a 7, kind of wasted his knight. Bricked up's got the knights ready to go. He just bought 3 times. Back on the 6. This game is looking a little bit in the dark for BotTrader here, but I think, to be honest, all of this is because of the misplacement at the beginning. I think he should have either found something with the 854 or the 8510, figured out which one of those that you wanted. I think that should have been the first spot. Maybe we can look back at it more, but I think it's either the 854 or the 8510. BotTrader pull 2 VPs first. That's what he says. That's a bummer. Bricked up's at 13 cards. Ports all of his wood for an ore to buy a dev. 2 rolls. Another 8. Ports all of his for the wheat to road settle. Now a 9 is just a city. Any 9 is a city for Bricked up. Probably looking for Bricked up to go to 8510 next. Just keep expanding. 8510 and then connect. Big 5. BotTrader pulls a real bidder though, actually. Secures the 8510. So there you go. Oh, doesn't secure, sorry. Oh, he didn't have the cards, right? Does he have a Yop to secure it now or something? Yeah, okay. Yop to secure it. Play the Robo last turn. Yop to get it this turn. He's got a little bit of life in him. 3 is blocked. And Bricked up ports again for another dev. Bot rolls a 7. Puts it on the 9. No knight coming from Bricked up there? That's interesting. No knight coming from Bricked up. Ports for a sheep. Row building. He could be at 13 points and Road takes it to win here now. It's kind of what it's feeling like. He might have the cards to port for it. Yeah, ports for a brick. 1 row down. That's GG, baby. Wow, what a game. GG, well played. Those guys both played really good. I think the biggest mistake was this last game, just the placements, but they both played excellent games. So thanks for playing for both you guys. GG's. That's just gonna keep climbing up, Bricked up at the top of this leaderboard. That might put Call Me the Fish below me, so maybe I went up a rate because of that. So thank you, Bricked up, for getting me that up. But yeah, that's GG's. We might have a second matchup here. I'm gonna make sure that these guys are ready to go. But we could get into our second matchup. And if nobody's ready to play him, maybe actually I'll see if I'll see if either of these guys wants to go again. And if not, maybe I'll play Brad. We'll see how this goes. I think we have one player lined up, but we don't have his opponent. We'll see here. What's this? Okay. Blurry is in here ready to go. Okay, we will call out, see if anybody wants to, and if nobody joins, we'll play Brad ourselves. We'll see. Let me just get this link ready to go. If anybody's watching in the live stream and you want to jump in, if you're in the league and you're not banned, ouch. Feel free to get in here. Oh, we might have one player. We'll see. Okay, we do have a player. Looks like Proxy versus Blurry is going to be our matchup. Let's check. Proxy versus Blurry. I didn't. Okay, Blurry, Brad James, he is at seed 11 right now, 67 win percentage. He's played 9 games, 67. So that's pretty good. In top 16, we like that. I think Proxy might be lower. Okay, yeah, we are. Proxy has played 7 games and hasn't won his first match yet. So he's looking for his first win here. This could be a crazy win for Proxy. He is towards the bottom of the leaderboards, but knocking out Brad, that would be a big win for him. So let's see how this goes for them. They are in the room. They're about to join or about to start up. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, sorry, Sean. I'm sorry. That was funny, though. Yeah, sorry. Good luck next week. All right, these guys are in game. Blurry versus Proxy G. Proxy's looking for his first win. Blurry's looking to stay in the top 16, get a little bit higher. Proxy's picking first. We're going to see how this game goes. Good luck, and we're rooting for Proxy. Proxy takes the 6-5-11. Yeah, sorry, Brad, but we root for underdogs. We root for underdogs in this channel. Proxy starts with a 6-5-11 points left. Interesting board with the ore here. 11, 12, and then 6 is blocked off by the desert. That kind of makes me feel like 8-3-4 left. If you could make that work, could be a thing. Does 8-3-4, 8-3-4 down here even make sense? You could point left into the 6. It's a little bit slow. It's definitely not great production with the 8s, but then 3 and 4. Oh, Sean, I'm not worried. Don't worry. You'll be back when it's You'll be back in time for playoffs. So, send live stream link. Yeah. How can I get that without messing up here? I'll get it on my phone. Proxy wants the link. I'll give it to him real quick for the live stream. Blurry does not do what I was saying. Never mind. I was tripping for a second. Decides to do the 5-4-10. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. 5-4-10. 5-9-10. So doesn't start with any 8s or 6s. That is also a little bit low production and no ore. Looking to try and get the 8-3-4 and then expand from there. But Proxy might be able to cut that. Proxy might be able to do the 8-3-4 left. Well, I don't want to get him this link because he asked for it, but okay. Proxy decides to do the 8-10-3 points right. Okay. I think I like Proxy's setup better originally, but it does leave good expansions for Blurry. Blurry is gonna try and get this 8-3-4 and then the 6-3. So we'll see how this goes. But if some 11s can roll before all that happens and Proxy gets his ore anyway, that could be looking pretty strong. I definitely think that they're racing for this 11-9-3 as well. If you're Proxy, you need this 11-9-3. You're only on the 3 wheat right now, and doubling up that 11, I think, would be massive. You could get the 11-9-3 off of this road, and then this road to the 6-4-3. So we'll see how this goes. Proxy rolls a 9, Blurry rolls a 12, 8 and pass. And a 5 is paired for Blurry here. Every 5 is a road. Proxy rolls 7, friendly robbers on, puts it on the 12, and does commit a road here. He doesn't have the settle, but he did commit his road. That is a little bit scary. Ooh, that's scary because of these 5s. Blurry could have the road settle. Oh, okay, nope. Okay, he might have the road settle in hand, but Proxy did find the settle first, which is good, but then Blurry rolls the 7 immediately after. It honestly might go on the 11. 6 is fine too. I definitely like that. I actually think well, maybe not 8 because you do have the 10. Maybe it's a 6, but I would think about the 11 there a little bit. Proxy rolls a 4. Blurry rolls a 9. Does get the settle on the 8-3-4. And then, yeah, so Blurry's going to start to have an explosive second half here. He's going to go 6-3 next after that, and then probably like the 3-1 to double up to 6. So he's definitely going to be able to start to produce here. He's going there immediately. We know what the plan is. And he's got a ton of road production. He's on the paired 5s and the paired 10s, actually. Anytime any of his road materials roll, he gets both wood and brick. So that actually is pretty crazy. Proxy rolls a 7, though. It's going to go off. And it probably... Yeah, I mean, the 8 is okay, but he's on the 9. I actually start to think maybe to slow him down. Yeah, I think like the 5 brick, actually, because you're sharing the 5 wood. So put it on the 5 brick just to slow down the paired rolls like that is kind of what I was thinking, but not really sure. It doesn't happen, though. Blurry puts down the road to 6-3. Proxy's got 8 cards. He's thinking about something here. Oh, I don't like that road, I don't think. I don't mind you going there, but I think placing it off this one messes up your road continuity a little bit. I think it would have been better to place it off of here, and then you could still always kind of connect long ways like this, or even here if that's ever needed. Yeah, I think this kind of messes up your road continuity a little bit. So we'll see how that ends up playing out late game, but for now, Proxy does buy 2 devs. That is pretty strong. 10s are good for Blurry, settles with that. Now he is on his brick. He's almost active. And then his last settle is going to be the 3-1, which is perfect because it doubles up the ore that you're going to need and then also gets you your port that you'll need to help. So, but Proxy plays a preemptive knight there, puts it on the 6. I definitely don't hate that, but even if you have another knight, that is a little bit using your knights sparingly, or not using them sparingly, but we'll see how that plays out if he ends up coming back to him. Proxy rolls another 7, so like it would have been better to use that 7 to put it on the 6, but either way, the block is definitely not the 8 now. It's almost the 4, or even still the 5, just to slow him down. I mean, obviously it's a 6, but 7 rolls off the 6, so after that, I'd probably either go 4 or 5 brick. Proxy's at 10 cards, ports all of his brick for 1 wood, and does find the settle. Ooh, big 11s. Big 11s. We like that for Proxy. Back to Proxy. He rolls a 5. That's another road for Blurry. And then Blurry rolls a 7. So we'll see if Proxy does have a knight ready to go. He self-blocks the 9 wheat and puts a road down. Oh, and no knight from Proxy? Yeah, so like, why did you play that knight earlier? I think you should have saved that knight for when it was on your own. But a 3 rolls, he's got his wheat anyway. Maybe he doesn't care about the 9 wheat. Blurry did buy another dev. And Proxy is building a road. Puts down 1 road and then buys a dev. You probably should do that in the reverse order as well, by the way. You should buy the dev first and then put down the road. Because if you buy the dev and it's like a road building, then you kind of wasted the road. But Proxy does play knight now. He did have the knight, or maybe he just bought it. Puts it on the 6. And the 6 was blocked, so good block there. Proxy does find another dev and another 11 rolls. That's very, very big. And another 7. I would say the 4, really, to slow down his devs. 4 or still even the 5. I don't think actually, and also I didn't talk about this, but I don't think this is the correct move by Blurry. He went this way to the 10-9. I'm not sure I love that. You already have a 9 wheat. You already have the 8 wheat. I think you should have gone to the 3-1 port up here. Double up the ore, which you're going to need to city next, and get your 3-1 port. Proxy did buy the row builder. I wonder if he bought that the turn we said, or if he had that already. But yeah, he did buy that row builder. And then settles, puts down the extra row towards the wood port. Blurry also settles. See, now though is what I'm saying. Blurry, he settled 5 times. He has to city to put down another settlement, and his city might be pretty hard to find. For one, the 6 is going to be blocked, and maybe he didn't want to double up the 6 because he knows it's going to be blocked. But either way, your last city you have, or your first city, you have no port to help you port for the ore, and you also only get 1 ore if the 6 is open. So that's why I believe the 3-1 port on the 6 ore here would have been better than this 9-10. But we will see. Proxy's also settled out. I wonder if he realized that. He puts down a road, but he's also settled out. He ports for a brick. Oh no. I hope he didn't make a mistake there. He ports for a brick and then passes. He needs a city before he can settle again. And then Blurry does port all of his wheat for 1 ore. I don't think he has the city. Ports all of his sheet for another ore. Proxy rolls a 7. If he can steal one of those ores, that's really good. We won't know, but I hope he did steal an ore there, because whoever gets this first city is going to be looking really, going to take the lead, really. Blurry says phew. Sure, phew. Makes it sound like he didn't steal the ore. Oh, and it goes to Wheatport. Yeah, I think you should have went. Even after this, I still think you should have went to the 3-1 on the 6, and you can connect road like that. You can have your road continuity like this, because now Blurry's road continuity is a little bit messed up. Proxy does find the first city. City's the 11-9-3. I think that's a really strong city. 11s will be absolutely massive for him. 9s are pretty good. He's gonna have this brick port coming up. Actually, Proxy's, yeah, maybe he could have done the 8-10-3, but I like this. Back to 9 cards for Proxy. Passes. Blurry rolls a 7. Puts it on the 8. I think the block is the 11, to be honest. It's either the 11 or the 6 sheep, I'd say. Although 6 just rolled, he has the sheep. So I guess I don't mind the 8. You're trying to slow down the settle, and then he'll have that for the port. Good block. He did block an 8. But if an 11 hits, that's going to be massive for him. 2 8 blocks, though. Maybe I'm wrong. But then there you go. Proxy rolls a 7, so I guess it didn't matter. You did get the 2 8 blocks off. Back on the 6, but Blurry did find his city already on the 9-5-10. Blurry can't get to 15 roads, right? He's at 9. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to. He'd have to like do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so he can't. Maybe, wait, did he? Maybe he couldn't do it. He couldn't connect before. That's why. It would have been 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, okay. So I was wrong, I guess. Oh, but he put down this road as well. If he didn't have this road, it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. So I think that's the path you should have taken. Now you can't get to 15. Oh, but then, okay. Proxy did settle last turn and put down a road, but he put down this road, and that messes up your path as well. I think you could have gotten to 15, even still with this road. You could have gone like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Could have been your path to 15, but with this road, now you cannot get to 15. So the race is to 14 anyway, which leaves it open. Blurry has road, but even if you took it slow by going all the way around, you could have taken it. But looks like we're setting up for the sheep port anyway. We'll see if that ends up working out for Proxy. 12 rows, a big 12. Nolan, can I see the chat this time? Yes, I can. I'm sorry. No more YouTube streaming L's. Yeah, they can't get to 15 now either. They could have before, but I think they both kind of made a couple of road mistakes. So now the race is to 14 if Proxy takes that race. Proxy rolls a 10. That's just 2 roads for Blurry. What's up, Orsax? This is Colonist, Catan Online. This is actually our 1v1 league that we started in Catan Champs. So it's a community-driven 1v1 league. It's free to join. Description should be to join. The link is in the description. I'm not playing live this time. I'm just commentating on our games of the 1v1 league. So I'll play live sometimes in our ranked or even my league games. But this time I'm just commentating. Proxy, that was a big turn for him. He actually does city, settle, ports for an ore, and cities. Wow. Big turn there for Proxy. City, settle, city. 7 rolls from Blurry. Seven rolls. I'm sorry. Blurry rolls a 7, puts it on the 8, buys. No, I'm sorry. Puts it on the 8, steals a card. Proxy rolls a 7 right back, steals a card again. Big 11s. Absolutely huge 11s here for Proxy. We love every single 11. Oh, and then a big 9 to go with it. He's got 3 cities down. He can city his last one here if he survives this roll coming up. Blurry ports all of his sheep for a city. No 7 from Proxy. What's he going to do with all his cards? Yeah, big turn here. This might be it. Cities. Blurry can only be at 11 max. Proxy might be at 14. He's going to need to road settle. But big 5s, though. I mean, Blurry likes those 5s as well. Blurry could be at 12 here. Proxy could be at 13 or 14. This is definitely still close. I don't think it's quite over. 14 cards again, though. Proxy decides to buy a dev. That's very interesting. Don't know if the dev's going to help you quite much here at the end, unless it's like a mono or a yop or something. Ports again for another ore for another dev. Oh, man. Or the points. Obviously, you buy the points, they'll help, but he bought 2 devs here. Passed. Blurry rolls a 5. Blurry could definitely still be in this. Puts down a road. Another big... Okay, Proxy does play a knight. It was on Blurry, though. That's interesting. Plays a preemptive knight before the roll. Does survive. Rolls a 10, though. Blurry's got a ton of roads here. Road settle for the win. Puts down a road. Do you have it? Ports for a sheep. And takes the win. Game 1. GG. Let's go, Proxy. We're getting your first win today. Come on. Let's go. We're going straight into game 2 here. But that was a good first game. Couple mistakes, I think, by both players, but ended up playing not too bad. Road settle. Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking, to be honest. But we'll see. GG, well played. Oh, I forgot to tell these guys to make sure to send me the link. But Blurry's on it. Let's go. Oh, did I tell him? Maybe I told him. Blurry's on it. No worries. They're about to start game 2. That was a good first game. Blurry's Brad James all the way up here in top 16. We're looking at 11 now. Proxy's down here looking for his first win. Ranked 55, but played 7 matches. This could be his first win here. We're rooting for Proxy. We want him to get his first win. All right, Proxy picking first. Let's see what's on the board. Okay. All right. Let's see. What's Proxy going to take here? 30 seconds left for him to pick. The wheat is a little bit offhand. 3, 11, 12, and then 10. 9, 5, 10 kind of feels bad as first, but that's what he does. Not saying it was bad, but it feels a little bit off leaving all that because Blurry can take something with like the 834 here, maybe. Actually, though, the brick is a little bit weird too. 11 and then 9 and 8 is kind of pushed off by the desert. So maybe 1095 actually is pretty valuable. The best wheat, the most accessible brick. Oh, maybe we'll go back and check his hand at the end of game one after Agron. What does Blurry do here, though? I mean, 6, 5, 11, 8, 3, 4? 8, 3, 10. What if you did like a weak double OWS? 8, 3, 10, 6, 5, 12? Don't think I love that. Maybe get something with a sheet port to work. Actually, 5, 6, 11, 8, 3, 4 into sheet port. That feels like it could possibly be strong. Looks like we're not doing that. Taking the 8, 3, 10 with a 4, 9, 11. I think that's strong as well. It's definitely on the weak wheat, but I don't think he could have done much about it. I wonder. Yeah, I mean, you're going to need a port here with Blur setup eventually, so I wonder if he goes to the 3 to 1 first, or if he's looking for like a 6, 3, 4. 5, 9, 10, 8, 3, 10. Oh, I don't like that. You talk about 5, 9, 10 here, 8, 3, 10. Just all of the ore. And then the weak wheat, and then 1 sheep. I'm not sure if I don't like that too much. And I don't know how I feel about this 8, 4 and racing for it. I mean, very interesting. He probably wins this race. Blur says, whoa, what the? We'll see who gets this race. A 4 rolls. And yeah, there it is. Oh, wait, no, I'm tripping. Blurry started with the road, didn't he? Yeah, Blurry started with the road. Proxy was trying to roll the 9 on his first turn. I mean, I guess it would have been big plays if he got that. Proxy does start with all 5 resources, though. We're not going to count that out. He does have all 5 resources. Sharing the 8. Starts with a port. So we'll see how this ends up. But now the thing is, like, 8-10 expansion is not super strong for Proxy because you're just going to have more brick. You're going to end up porting all the brick. I mean, I guess you do have the 3-1 port to turn it, but with only the 4 wood, you're definitely going to have a lot of brick here in this game. We'll see how this turns out. Blur is definitely looking for that 6-3-4 city first. I think that's going to be massive. It'll turn 3s into an actual decent roll for him. But 2 8s back to back. Proxy decides to put down a road. Yeah, I think you're definitely going to the 6-9 or 6-5-12 after that. Ooh, ports all of his ore actually for another road. That's interesting. Might have held that ore because I don't think he has much ore left. Blurry actually ports his ore as well. But Proxy ported 3 ore for a wood. If a 10 rolled, that's a city for you. You know, I think I would have held that ore there. Six, 11, 5, 7. Proxy puts it on the 3. That's a good block for sure. The 3. We definitely want to avoid Blurry getting that wheat for when it does roll. Point down, double ore later. Oh, I said A4 point down. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't hate it. But I'm not super in love with it either. I don't think blue is out of this, though, or sex. I think they both kind of have a game here still. We're going to see how they end up both playing it. This sheep port is going to be very big here for Blurry. I mean, Blurry obviously going to have an explosive setup. Once he gets the sheep port, once he gets the 9-5-10, I mean, he's definitely looking strong. But if we can avoid Blurry getting wheat here for a few turns, I think Proxy has a chance. He does actually, Proxy, though, puts down another road and settles the 6, 11, 12. That's interesting. I think I would have just done the 6, 5, 12 And then maybe you can even go, well, maybe he's trying to set up the brick port, I guess. If he wants the brick port, you know, like maybe to like shift it that way. So we will see. Yeah, I think they both have a shot here in this game. I don't think it's quite, it's definitely not, I mean, it's very, very early. It's definitely not over for either one of them. Proxy's showing 6 points. Blurry's only at 3. Blurry rolls a 4. Blurry really needs to hit a 3 here. Proxy rolls another 7, though, and it's definitely going to go back on that 3. Yeah, so that's big. If Proxy can block a couple of these 3s, he hasn't, I don't think a 3 is rolled yet. Is a 3 really not rolled at all? 8 rolls there. Yeah, I don't think there's been any 3 yet, so if Proxy can get it blocked, he's kind of looking good. Proxy's got 10 cards here. Oh, puts down a road to double up the 8, like Agron was saying earlier. I mean, if you had the road down, then yes, I think that's fine. But at this point, I think you should have just gone Brickport, keep your road continuity for now. I guess I don't hate doubling up the 8, but you did sacrifice your continuity there. I mean, Blurry only has the 11 brick, so it is going to be hard for him to build all the way to 15. So maybe it doesn't actually matter. But we'll see. Proxy does find a dev card, and Blurry ports all of his wood for a city. Still hasn't rolled a 3, but he did find a city there. Going 6, 11, 12, you open the 5, 6, 11 for Blurry. Yeah, that's true as well. You did open the 5, 6, 11. I think I still like the 5, 6, 12 better. And then if you do want Brickport, you just sacrifice the 6, 11, 12 and go the extra for the Brickport or whatever. But yeah, Proxy can still get to 14 roads for sure, but he can't get to 15. He cannot get to 15. And Blurry still has a 15 path open. But the problem is, like I said, Blurry's only got the 11 bricks, so 15 path is definitely not easy for Blurry, but it is available, and it's not available for Proxy. So we'll see, though. Proxy's looking pretty strong. I don't. We might not actually get all the way to 15 roads. He might be pretty good here. He did play a preemptive knight, and that was his only dev card. He did this another game too. I don't think I like that. He keeps doing that. He definitely should have left it, stay on the 3. The 10 doesn't do anything randomly because it's got the 8. Should have stayed on the 3. Even if you were looking for a card there, I think you should have held your knight. We will see, though. And there's another road wasted. So Proxy is diminishing his road continuity potential as he keeps wasting these roads. So now he can only get to 13. He can't save this, right? Save this one road. He'd have to like go all the way around like this and then connect. I don't think he has the roads for that. So yeah, Proxy's max length is 13 now. If I'm not mistaken. He's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, no way. Yeah. Oh, big 7 though from Blurry. I mean, these roads might not matter actually. Blurry's having a hard time getting anything going here, and then it rolled a big 7. Had to throw away 2 wood, a sheep, and 2 ore. But we will test Proxy's dev now, though. See if he did buy another knight. Puts it on the 10 wheat. Probably makes sense. Proxy does have a knight. Puts it on the 3. Yeah, okay, good. Ooh, rolls a 7 though. Honestly, like I don't mind. I think of the 11 is better than the 10 at this point. 10 is just nothing, to be honest. He's got the 8. He's always had a ton of ore anyway because he's having a hard time rolling the wheat. I think 11 is better than 10. Does block a 10 though, so there is that. Proxy's at 9 cards. Two knights played already. Does find a city on the 6, 11, 12. Proxy's kind of rolling this. I think he actually was right. Yeah, 9, 5, 10 in the beginning. Smart find. Rolls a 6. What's up, Tanish in the chat? Yeah, we're rooting for Proxy. I love Blurry. He's a good guy. Oh, big 3 there for Blurry. He did find his first 3 there finally. We do respect Blurry. He's a good player and all that. But Proxy is currently looking for his first win in the 1v1 league. and he's Blurry's in like slot 10 or something right now. So always root for the underdog. See, like now with the 10 doubled up, now 10 is like respectable block. But when it was only like the one settlement on it, I didn't agree with the 10 or there. He does Proxy does find his settle though on the 11 brick now. More brick for his no wood, but he's got the 3-1 port, so it's fine. Big 12s from Proxy there. Absolutely big 12 with that city on it now. Blurry rolls an 8, passes. Proxy rolls an 8. 10 cards for Proxy here. Let's see. Army gives him 10, 11. Okay, City gives him 12. Road brick pour would be like 13. Victory point 14. Big fives. Big fives. I think, good 4 as well. And actually, I wasn't really thinking. He just City this 10-9-5. To be honest, I probably would not have, after you have all this production anyway, I think the 8-4 City is actually better. Just for the wood. You can have a lot of brick here. You want to make as much wood as you can to get to the brick port faster. I think I like the 8-4 City just a little bit better than the 10-9-5. Rolls a 6. Blurry did find another city though. Proxy ports all of his sheep for a wood, puts it down. I don't think he has the settle in hand. Passes, another 6. He probably has settle in hand now if he doesn't 7 out. Definitely looking a little bit rough here for Blurry. He ports his sheep for an ore, buys a dev. I mean, the sheep port is active now. He's got the city on the 6 and the 9. If threes, he gets like 1 or 2 threes, 6, 9, maybe some 8s, even though the 8s are better for Proxy. Blurry might be able to buy some knights and start to get back into this game here. Proxy does port for another wood and the wheat to settle. Proxy's on the brick port now, and he is very active. So it looks like these dead roads aren't going to matter too much. Blurry just isn't able to find the road production. He's not getting to 13 roads anytime soon. Blurry played a knight, put it on the 10, but rolled a 7. Bit of a bummer. Puts it on the 5 instead. Proxy rolls a 2, doesn't show a knight. Ooh, big 11s for Proxy. Blurry's at 9 here. Can he try and fight road a little bit? Definitely go to the 9-5-10 next. Puts down 1 road. Ooh, and another. Goes to Orport instead. I think the 9-5-10 is probably better. The Orport is... The 9-5-10 is just so much production compared to just the 5, And the Orport, I don't think it's going to be super massive for you. I think I would have rather 9-5-10 there. You're already on the sheep port. Blurry rolls a 6. Proxy plays a knight. Puts it on the 3. I think that's still a smart block. Proxy showing 13 points here. Looking for city probably for the win. Road settle is open. Ports for an ore. Buys a dev. Okay. If Proxy wins this, he does win the matchup. Right? He won the first game, right? I'm not tripping. Blurry ports for a dev. Yeah, Blurry's going to have to take back Army and probably Road if he wants any shot at this. If he can muster, he's going to have to find some way to muster both. Proxy rolls an 8, doesn't show a knight. That's interesting. We know he doesn't have 3 VPs. Could have 2 VPs and a mono. I'm sorry, 1 VP and 2 monos. Proxy showing 13. Can he find the win on this turn? He does mono 4 ore. He might be even port that. I mean, he rolled an 8. He had 2 ore as well. He might be able to port for the city here. If he can't, he probably should just port and pass. I don't think buying a dev is worth it. I think you just port and pass. especially if he's at 14. There it is. He had the win anyway. Ports it. Proxies. GG. 15-6. GG's Proxy. Let's go. 2-0 against Blurry, and that's Proxy's first win in the 1v1 league, and we caught it on live stream. What a game. What a match. Let's go, Proxy. Okay. The 9-5-10, 8-4 strategy worked. I think the road was a little bit off, but excellent gameplay, though. They both played very well. GG's to both. That was a lot of fun. We had two good matches, actually. That first one with Bricked Up, our number 1 seed, and Call Me the Fish. That was a really good matchup. Really good games in there. This was a fun game to watch, or fun match to watch with Blurry and Proxy G. This was a lot of fun. Yeah. All right, cool guys. I think I'm going to call it for the live stream for today. We watched 2 matchups. They both were good. Proxy found his first win. That's going to move up the ranks a little bit. That will put Brad a little bit below me. I was already above him already, so it didn't matter for me on that one. But Call Me the Fish might be below me now with that loss that he just had, so I might be up a little bit. Proxy's going to find his first win. That's definitely going to move him up quite a bit. We'll see what it ends up being. But GG's. Thanks for playing. Guys, if you do want to join the 1v1 league, it is free to sign up. It's in the Catan Champs Discord. The link should be in the description. You can always message me on Discord if you want any information or any comments in the YouTube videos. I'll always get back to them. So thanks for watching. Had a lot of fun. And I'm definitely going to be doing more of these live streams with the 1v1 league. Sometimes I'll play myself. Sometimes I'll commentate others. But there definitely will be a lot of it. So